So I just sent my husband to go pick up lunch for me because I haven't eaten yet today. I had I had like maybe a quarter cup of peanuts this morning, but it's been kind of a crazy morning and we had like schooling to do and all sorts of stuff. And so I was like, I need you to go pick me lunch up, please. So he is supposed to come back, I don't know, anytime within the next 10, 15 minutes or whatever, with lunch, which I'm going to have to eat on stream. And I'm sorry. It's a sub sandwich and a Dr. Pepper from QT gas station because that's what I really wanted. I just wanted a nice toasted sub. So I'm going to have to take 5 to 10 minutes to eat that on stream. And I'm sorry about that. I can just like put on words on stream and like eat it, scarf it off stream, or I can take a bite over here. But I haven't really eaten anything today, and that's not good. That is not good. Susie, that's not good. And actually, I would have made myself a breakfast sandwich this morning, but we're out of bacon, and I couldn't go to the store to get bacon because, oh, my drawer is open over there. My office doesn't look that messy, does it? My office is definitely messier than I like. Oh, sorry. Auden likes to take our batteries and just like put them all together. When my mom passed away, she had all these. Do you guys know what C-cell batteries are? You guys ever seen a C-cell battery? Look at this. Look at this. Okay, Mac, I'm so glad you're here because I have to tell you. We've got Gail, we've got Mac, we've got Scarecrow, we've got Hayes, we've got DJ. Mac, I'm obsessed with Rain World. I haven't picked up Breath of the Wild since you gifted me Rain World. I started it that night and I'm totally obsessed with it. It's really hard, but it's actually so fascinating. Okay, so this is a D cell battery, okay? This is a C cell battery. And when we went through my mom's apartment, she must have needed something that used these C-cell batteries because we got so many of these C-cell batteries after we went through my mom's apartment. And I have all our batteries in this drawer over here. And normally they're all separated out into like bags or whatever. And she's gone through and she likes to like stack them up on each other, like lay them in a little row or something like that. Yeah, no, I need to eat. And so, and realistically, I should have gone to the store a couple days ago and I just didn't, because if we don't get to the store in the morning before like my stream, it just doesn't happen. Because after my stream, I'm done. I don't want to go anywhere or do anything. And it's so silly.
It's not over. It's not done till
But wow, we just had a whole bunch of people. We got Sword Art, we got Wolf, we got Schmakey, we got Pie Babby, we got Padawan. Look at you all. Yeah, why did we get anyway? So we have all these C-cell batteries, and one time this was when Ander was bishop of our church congregation, and he called me. This was right around, no, it wasn't during COVID. Never mind. Because my mom didn't pass away during COVID. But I remember we had all these automatic hand sanitizer things all over our church building. And Ander called me before I'd left on Sunday one day. And he goes, "Hey, I need you to do me a favor." And I said, "Yeah, sure." And he said, "I need you to bring that bag of C-cell batteries." And I was like, "What needs C-cell batteries?" And he said, the automatic hand sanitizer things. And I was like, "No way." So I brought so many C-cell batteries and we replaced all the batteries in the hand sanitizer things, but we still have a bunch. See, for us, it's either double A, like the smaller ones. It depends on the size but you know what? It depends on the size of the flashlight. I can see C-cell batteries used in a flashlight depending on the size. It's usually D-cell, like for big, thick flashlights, or like double A for smaller flashlights. But yeah, we've got so many batteries. And I inherited a bunch of D-cell batteries from my mom as well. So, I don't know. We have so many batteries. And I don't think we use D-cell batteries for anything really either, but it is what it is. And I actually have to write this down because I just realized yesterday I logged on to Facebook, which I never, ever get on. And it was Collaboration's birthday yesterday. So I need to, um, write that down. He didn't say anything. They use smaller batteries these days since they went from filament bulbs to LEDs. Well, that makes sense. So now I know if I want to use up all these C-cell batteries. But Auden will just grab the bags and just take them into her room. And I probably shouldn't let my kid play with batteries, but like at the same time, I don't know. Okay, wait. Max said something about a headache. Been a busy week, and my brain said, nope, we're done. And I went home with a headache yesterday afternoon and stayed home today. That's your body telling you that it needs care and it needs some self-care. I have legitimately been playing Rain World. I don't want to say nonstop because obviously I can't just play it nonstop, but I play it way too late into the night. And I've currently reached a place. I finally reached a new place last night. It is a Metroidvania map style. And I feel like I came across something that is some sort of, I think I'm supposed to use it to my advantage. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm supposed to use it to my advantage, but I don't know how. I'm not really sure how, but it's great. I mean, it's hard, but you can also play on monk mode, which is, I think, the easiest of the modes because I think the predators are less aggressive, food is easier to find, and you don't need as much of it. So in order for your little shelter to so you go inside a shelter, which has a little symbol on it, specific shelter. You go inside, and then if you have enough food to hibernate, all this machinery closes you up inside this little tiny shelter, this little tiny box, and you curl up and go to sleep. But if you don't have enough food to hibernate, it won't activate. So even if you find a shelter and you're hungry, it won't close for you. And you have to have it closed because if you don't, the rain will flood everything when it comes. So I have found so many shelters, but I can't use any of them because I can't find food. And different areas are different, but I think on monk mode, you only need 3 pieces of food before you're able to hibernate. And in survivor mode, which is the regular mode, you need 4. And then you have a surplus. So if you can find extra food, you have extra little food. I don't know what they're called. They're little circles down at the bottom of your screen. Anyway, tomorrow we've got friends coming over tomorrow morning, and I'm excited about that. We've got friends coming over for the girls to play with. And then I think tomorrow afternoon, while the girls are doing their screens, I'm just going to sit and play Rain World anyway. And so I'm going to play it on the Discord in the voice channel. So if anybody wants to come and check it out and see what it's like, by all means, come and hang out because it's really fascinating and there's so much about it I don't really understand. Like I said, I feel like I've come across something that could potentially be used to almost as a vehicle to get to a different area or to other platforms, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet because when I found it, there was a giant predator around and it wouldn't leave me alone and I couldn't get away from it. But in monk mode, the predators are less aggressive. I don't know what that means because I've also found that I can basically run past a lizard and it won't snatch me up and it'll react slowly and be like, what just happened? And then sometimes they'll snatch me the second they see me. So yeah, it would be around 1 p.m. It would be 1 p.m. I think. Our friends are coming over until about noon, and then we'll have to do kind of some lunch. And then the girls are going to go do their screens, and I'm going to be sitting and playing games anyway. So, it is what it is. But a C battery is definitely safer than a car battery. So, according to Discord, I don't feel like we had a winner yet. As far as how much is okay. As far as song, and so I wasn't sure if I was going to do guess the game scene because I was like, I don't know if we have enough. Let's see. And I felt we do. We do have a winner. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, we don't. We're at a oh yeah, no, we do. We totally do. Okay, well it looks like we have one. Excellent. Okay, so this one is O2-theme with 1 in parentheses. Oh, I guess I thought Andrew was going to go get the girls at 1, but I guess that's not the case. Anyway, so my lunch is going to be late, but I just heard him cough in there and I was like, what the heck is he doing in there? Oh, that's right, because he has to go get the girls at 2. So let me pull up. Oh, it's one of Chiron's. Okay, let me open Discord. I feel kind of discombobulated because this morning's been kind of weird and it's been like, today is also my mom's birthday, would have been my mom's birthday. So I'm feeling a little blue. And it is, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like these are the times where I really wish I could be together with my siblings. Okay, I've got it pulled up on Discord. So the question is, I put a message in the Discord and I need to DM an admin really bad. What's up? What happened? DJ is a mod. I don't accept DMs on Discord anymore, but I know DJ's a mod, but maybe you need a friend request to message a mod. I don't know. Did something happen? Is everything okay? Also, welcome McKay in the Discord. Was there a user that like joined or something and was not? Oh, there are AI training bots showing up in every Discord server. Oh, you know what, Outcast? I don't even have a water on me. Gosh, dang it. You know what? Let me go grab one because if I'm gonna hold on. Do you guys know what makes an awesome easy dinner? That's not necessarily like pizza night, which like pizza night's great, but because my youngest doesn't eat Little Caesars pizza and Ander doesn't really like it, go get a rotisserie chicken and a bagged salad it's like under the price of a pizza, and it's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I open up Discord, it says unknown user. I think, and when I click on the unknown user, it just says you don't have access. The link is to a user you don't have access to. So I don't have any way. If there's any, I don't know. I don't think there's any way I can ban that person. I don't understand. Okay. There are 4. Oh, and a loaf of French bread. That's an excellent, excellent thing. A loaf of French bread, because then you can make like Texas toast where you only toast it on one side. Hey, it's Mikey. How do you spell awesome? S-U-S-I-E. I used to do cheer tumbling. I didn't actually do like a cheer. Like, I wasn't on a cheer team, but I used to do cheer tumbling. There it is, Outcast. Yeah. Hey, and it's Timmy. Yeah, seriously. Rotisserie chicken, and it lasts a while, and like my girls will eat it and everything. So anyway, if you're looking for something that you don't have to do anything, you don't have to really cook anything, although I guess making Texas toast, you kind of have to cook it, but like a loaf of French bread, a bagged salad, and then a rotisserie chicken. Heaven. Tastes so good. So, so, so good. Yeah, McKay's from LDS Gamer. Gail, are you also from LDS Gamers? I can't remember. It's a whole Discord of, you don't have to be a member to be in it. It's just there are certain rules and standards and guidelines that they have, just like the church has. You know what I mean? Because I saw Bobby, because I know Bobby's in there, and I saw Bobby do the Spider-Man theme or GIF on the Discord, and I was like, I think McKay's in the LDSG. I think so. It's just, honestly, it's just a really, really super positive, uplifting place that has, you know, super, like, I mean, they uphold the standards of the church, but you don't have to be, it's like BYU. You don't have to be a member to go there or to like be part of it, but you do have to abide by the guidelines and the rules. So, oh yeah, that's what it was. I was like, McKay, I know that I recognize you. And that's when it all hit, when he did like the Spider-Man gif. I was like, oh, they know each other. Yeah, so that's all about gaming. And they do have, also, hello, VT, how are you? How's it going? I realize you can't see my face very well because I'm pixelated. Oh, see, Andrew's going to get my sandwich. He's going to get the girls, and then he's going to, he's gonna go get my sandwich and my Dr. Pepper. I found one gray hair. I found it live. I think it's clipped on my Twitch page. I found one gray hair live on camera. It was my first ever gray hair, and I was so shocked. But yes, so Charlotte will be 12 in September, and I actually have a feeling earlier today I was thinking about it, and I actually think I'm gonna offer the idea of getting her contact lenses for her birthday because she has expressed interest. But like 12 just seems really, really young to have contact lenses. Okay, what did he say? He said he gave me directions. Mad about, angry right now. Mad about it. Shut up, Miles. Nobody asked you. What are these? I should probably scan those. Okay, there's one. Can I use my scan visor? Yeah, I can. That's right. I remember that. Like, what does this offer? Cuvaria, a succulent variant that stores large amounts of fluid in its parenchyma. Although the outer skin has exceptional elasticity and strength, it is breakable. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw the essay. Yeah, I saw the Samus X one as well. I saw that one too, and it made me laugh. Where's the volcano? There it is. Oh, I see it. Okay, so this is in this. It's in the bottom corner. Okay, cool. I also like talking about games in a safe space, and a Discord server like LDS Gamers or like mine or whatever, we don't go into any sort of, there's no politic talking, there's nothing like that not because, are those sand whales? Yeah. Oh, they're bad though. A crustacean variant living in Soul Valley. It travels by diving and swimming through the sand. I think that erupting volcanoes has been blown out of proportion. I mean, that's true. There is a religious debates channel, so that's fine, but it stays in that channel. And if people want to talk about stuff like that, or they want to kind of debate certain things because everybody has different opinions, then it stays in that channel. I don't offer a channel like that because, I don't know, it gets really easy for people to get kind of heated and misunderstood. It also gets really easy for people to be misunderstood in text form. And so I have just stayed away from that, but LDS Gamers is a cool place. And there's something for everyone. Like, they have a Hollow Knight channel, they've got the Horizon Zero Dawn channel, they've got indie games channel. Every time a game comes out, like, they've got a Metroid channel, they've got all sorts of channels. Something for everyone. I'll be honest, I haven't actually been on LDS Gamers Discord for a long time. I actually really love going onto the LDS Gamers Discord whenever General Conference happens, because everybody is like writing down the quotes that they really like. We're all watching it at the same time. And like, I really love that everybody's writing down like their favorite quotes, and I don't know, that's kind of cool. That's a fun experience. But I was going back to my bike, but I don't have to go back to my bike because I own my bike. It's mine. I feel like I need to highlight this so you don't miss the actual joke. The channels I mentioned are read-only and have a sing. Oh, that's right. Isn't there? I feel like I saw this. So there is like a political channel and there's like a religious debate channel. And when you click on it, it's just like a sketchy meme of somebody like raising their eyebrows or something, and it's like, haha, joke's on you. We don't have like debates in this Discord. And some people can have debates, and that's fine. That's just not what I want for my Discord, and that's not what LDSG wants for their Discord either. So but you're right. I feel like I clicked on that and I was like, well done. Well done, moderators. Well done. It made me laugh. So, oh, see, I could just go. Okay, hold on. No. There's a Discord for everything, man. So many things. Wait, I feel like I can do that, right? Can I do that? Oh, this is probably going to open this. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I feel like I can do this. This looks exciting. No. What am I doing? Hold on. Don't I have to move that down? Oh, yeah, like that. Oh, this is so scary. Pottery crafted by ancient Lemorne pilgrims, used as decoration or to hold offerings. Is this how we get into the... This is not how we get into the volcano, is it? Did I come to the right place? This looks like it's very far from the volcano, actually. So this makes it feel very much like I just stumbled on a secret, which is super fun. I love that. What is this place? Oh, is this just like a... This is just like lots and lots of green crystals that they've left here for me. It's like a green crystal cache. That is so nice of them. Those are green crystals, right? Do they come? Yeah. Yeah, Auden's going to be 5 this year, and Charlotte is going to be 12. And I kind of had a mini panic attack about it when I went on my walk this morning. I don't know. They don't... It's so hard. You have kids and you spend all this time being like, man, I can't wait till my kids are a little more self-sufficient. And then all of a sudden they become self-sufficient and you're like, wait, but no, I don't want them to be self-sufficient. Or it's that you do want them to be self-sufficient, but like you don't want them to get old. Like, I wish they could stay. What? I wish they could just stay this age. Like, this age is so fun. Auden is so fun right now. She's so fun. She's got her little stutter, which is so cute, but she's just... We had a whole conversation this morning where she was talking to me about animals, and I was just like, I wish I could stay this way forever. So can I, like, go down in there, or like... Okay. Well, I clearly lack the... Whoops. I clearly lack the powers. Unless we're supposed to... No. I don't know what I'm... I'll bet you're supposed to, like, ice that over or something. Okay, cool. Well, now we know this is here, and it's also marked on the map, so... See, I love this kind of stuff. Finding this kind of thing out in the middle of the desert, that feels really cool. And that's something that doesn't happen in Metroid Prime games. That makes it feel more open worldy to me. Okay. Cool. So we're trying to go that way. I think we need to go this way. Man, that desert would kill me. Absolutely kill me. All the sunlight and everything. Are these ones that I've already gotten? Those are ones I've already gotten. Okay, so we're headed over here. When I saw that we were riding a bike as Samus, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like, really? But she looks, oh, we are so far from that. She looks really cool on that bike though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's gonna be something okay, all right, got it. There are certain categories that can become self-sufficient in, and all others are banned. Yeah, I'm like, if you could like get yourself some snacks, and if you could like, you know, start your screens on time and whatnot by yourself, like that would be awesome. But I don't want you to grow up because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And I know that I complain, sometimes I feel overwhelmed, and this is the constant battle that parents go through, right? Is the fact that you feel burned out and you're tired and you're like, I just want everybody to leave me alone, you know? But then when your kids get older and suddenly they don't need you anymore, you're like, well, wait a minute. Wait, what? But Charlotte is at this perfect age because she and I can like actually hang out together, and we can actually like have these really awesome conversations. Wednesday nights are going to be really, really fun with her coming with me to youth activities because we have these conversations, long car rides, or not long, but you know, one-on-one car rides with your parent, you know, that can be kind of, depending on your parent, can be magical, you know? So yes, rotational energy. I knew it. That's going to shoot you up there probably. So I'll scan that when I get there. Wait. And so actually being around Charlotte is really, really fun. She's like my little best friend. I love her so much, and I love spending time with her. And Auden is super cute too, but Auden is frustrating because she can be a diva and she doesn't want to do chores around the house, and she doesn't want to help out around the house. Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's the same way in Metroid Prime 1 and 2. There are certain scans that you're like, really? But it's just for collectible. It's just for collecting's sake. Like, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter what angle you go in. Yeah, definitely not what I expected, to be lifted up and then have the, yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, it's Chain! Happy Pizza Day. Skybird says a streamer who was playing Jurassic World Evolution 3 asked about the original movie. It was how much was it going to cost to go to the park? So I replied, probably an arm and a leg. Oh, yep. Here we are. So, I actually was curious what I looked up some of the lists, like a list of like green energy in the planet's magma is filtered out by the stratum, causing it to emerge as gel. Oh, this reminds me of corruption. There's like this, what is it? What do they call it? I mean, I guess that's lava, but like there's like this gel. I can't remember what they call it. You can walk in it, I think. So maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't until you get a certain upgrade. I want to say ballistics gel, but that's not it. That's from like Mythbusters. I think it's just called fuel gel, and it's everywhere. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. But I was looking up different like franchises that should have died. Should never have become a franchise, and Jurassic Park is one of them. Jurassic Park should have ended after the first one because they've just never, ever, ever been able to recreate the magic. Maybe the second one, but even then, not really. They just keep going with bigger dinosaurs. But realistically, the dinosaurs are all brightly lit in the sunshine. They get bigger and they get scarier, I guess, but I don't know. To me, the scariest scene out of almost any of the Jurassic Park movies I've ever seen is actually that scene in Jurassic Park 2 where, don't they go, is it when they're, I can't remember if it's at the end or what, because they bring the Tyrannosaurus Rex back to San Francisco, don't they? Which was a choice. But anyway, they're like in this area where there are like, it's like a big rusted, I mean, obviously the infrastructure is rusted. And then there are there's this tall grass. And as they're moving through the tall grass, there are raptors in the grass, and the men that are moving through the grass are like dropping like flies, and you can't see the raptors. That is far scarier to me than these big giant like dinosaurs that are like chasing after people. It's scary, don't get me wrong, it's really scary, but the dinosaurs are far more frightening when you don't see them. Like the scene in Jurassic Park when Nedry, right before Nedry dies, when he's out in the foliage and he can just hear the dinosaur, that is way scarier than like seeing a big scary dinosaur and being like, run! That's really scary too, but something about the hidden, like that's why Jaws worked so well too, was the fact that you never ever see the shark. You rarely ever see it. And this goes also back to, the whole idea of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and the fact that you see Sephiroth all the freaking time, and it makes him less scary. In the first game, he's way scarier because you rarely ever see him. And when he shows up, it's like, oh crap is about to go down. But he's there all the time, every day. The unseen is so much scarier because then your brain is like, oh my gosh, what's hiding in that grass? What did he say? Graptors? And Alien, that's another perfect example. The fact that you really only see the alien, I mean, I've only watched clips on mute on YouTube, but you really only, to my knowledge, see the alien like a handful of times, but it's the fact that it's just somewhere in the ship and you know it's in there somewhere and you don't know where it is. That is so much scarier. It's like my dad says that Alien is like a haunted house movie in space. And that sounds pretty terrifying if you ask me. I just realized I don't have to get up. I just remembered I don't have to get off my bike to actually scan any of this stuff. And so I think that's a big problem with the Jurassic World franchise and the Jurassic Park franchise, is the fact that everything is they keep going bigger and more like intense dinosaurs instead of pulling the dinosaurs into the shadows and make it like, there's this movie that was just released, I believe it's called Primal War. And it is a dinosaur. It's the rated R Jurassic Park movie that everybody wanted, or a lot of people wanted, because they can't make a rated R Jurassic Park movie because at this point, all of them have been rated PG-13, and parents are still going to take their kids, and then they're going to be like, my kid had nightmares from that. That was horrifying. I can't believe that, when it was very clearly rated R, but they just didn't pay attention. But it was the rated R movie that a lot of Jurassic Park fans wanted because it was basically, I think it took place during the Vietnam War. And it was these soldiers that were trying to go find the missing... oh, okay, so we can't get into that. They were looking for the missing Green Berets, and they run into dinosaurs in the jungle. And it seemed so much scarier than Jurassic Park because it was a low-budget film, but because of that, they had to use the dinosaurs kind of in the shadows a lot. And I watched a Corridor Crew thing about it. And I think that's way scarier than having like just big giant dinosaurs out in the open. Flare Pool. It's an interesting name for this place, but wow, does it look really threatening. Wow, dang. And we get kind of sort of the Magmore Caverns music. This is like a throwback to Metroid Prime 1. That's cool. I love that they did that. Let me just scan this bridge. Less is absolutely more. Yeah, that scene with Nedry in the forest right before he gets eaten, that's so much scarier than... Like, although I will say that the final scene in Jurassic World, between the Indominus Rex and the T-Rex and the Raptors and then the big Mosasaurus or whatever, that is probably one of my favorite action dinosaur scene things that I've ever seen. That was really, really cool. I like the way that all played out. But I I just feel like less is way more. And I feel like Hollywood does not want to give us that for some reason. And I cannot figure out why. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm taking this slow because I don't want... A giant sitting robot with like the 2 eyes? I can see that. He's like sitting down with his hands at his side, his arms at his side, almost like he's going, I'm gonna be a good adult and not yell at someone in another chat. They're out here calling the streamer bad at the game. Oh, that's mean. Why would you go into someone's stream and tell them that they're being bad? Like, just let people enjoy things. And if they want help, then you offer them help, but only if they want help. Mac's like, I'm gonna be an adult, and I'm not gonna yell at somebody that I don't know. Ooh, the hay. Silex. It was for real Silex, though. Oh my gosh, that was unexpected, but maybe it wasn't for you guys, but it was for me. Oh, now it tells me. Make tight turns with L while pressing ZLL. Okay. Who was that? I mean, he was obviously Silex, right? You're bad and you should feel bad. Someone on a podcast pointed out how feminine the architecture is, and now I can't unsee it. Feminine? I don't know if I would say feminine. Well, wait a minute. How do I... It says press... Oh, hold on. Am I supposed to, like, ride on that? Oh, no. I was gonna say, am I supposed to ride on the green? It says make tight turns on the viola, but, like, where? On this broken bridge? I beg all the pardons. This is just gonna run me into the thing. Tight turns while pressing L? What? Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to go fast down there. It won't let me go fast. Am I supposed to ride on that? No, she's gonna die. Oh! Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, that's right. There is an upgrade. I remember there is an upgrade that requires heat. Or that gives you heat. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry. You know what? Let me just, it's really hard to maneuver on that slowly. I did. Melted her. Cornicite ore. High-powered explosives will be required to clear the blockage. High-powered explosives, I'm going to take that as a super missile. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Do I have an idea? Yeah, Metroid. Samus died. I've also heard great things about the movie Aliens. My dad said Aliens was a lot like a Cowboys versus Aliens, Cowboys and Indians kind of sort of feel. And both those probably should have just, that should have been it. That should have just been the end of the franchise. But of course they can't let that be the end of the franchise, right? You know what? I'll bet I have to leave. There's a part of me that wants to ask Miles what to do, but I don't want to do that because I can figure it out on my own. I need an upgrade to traverse through lava. So he was like, have you tried going to the volcano? Well, yeah, and it was a bad situation. Okay, well, that changes things, doesn't it? Yeah, that worked for a second, for a hot second. They're like, we're gonna shoot your car, your gun. No, your vehicle. Okay, so we are supposed to go. See, I also wouldn't put it past them to be like, you should go to the volcano. And then it's like, just kidding. Now you got to go back. Faked you out. But no, I am actually supposed to be here. I've never played Alien Isolation, no, because I would probably pee my pants. I could never handle Alien Isolation. Scary games are one thing. Scary games in first person are an entirely different issue. No. I've thought about it because what is, oh. Well, excuse me, sir. I mean, I did kind of come in on his turf, but still. Wow, my life is okay. I have 3. Rude. I bet that's a save station right there. Right here. Probably a save station. Why does it look like that? Sensor is made using an electrified luminescent stone. The stone stores a charge, ensuring the door functions if power is ever lost. So it will still open. Yay! Fantastic. Do we really have to scan every size of these containers? Oh my gosh, I feel like I've done them all. Yeah. This is what you're doing. This is what you should. So somebody asked earlier if the new one, I think it was Hayes, asked if the new Jurassic World with Scarlett Johansson was any good. I didn't see it. I think Wolf saw it. I don't know if she answered you. But I have heard good things about Alien Earth. I heard really good things about Alien Earth. I heard the scariest part of Alien Earth was that little tiny tentacle alien that's super freaky. The one that gets the cat. Ooh. Cat and the sheep. Is it a sheep? I can't remember. I've heard Alien Isolation is amazing until it becomes too long and doesn't do anything new. Yeah, and I feel like I would be so bad at it that I couldn't actually... Like, it goes on sale all the time. And so I'm like, oh, maybe that would be a fun thing to do for a stream sometime where it's really silly. But often installed in larger gates that bar or grant vehicle access will open if the sensor... Okay, how many doors? I mean, for real, how many doors do we have? We have so many different doors. How is that out of scanning range? I'm only scanning this stuff. Not that I'm trying to get 100%, but like, if it's green, I'll scan it. You know what I mean? Industrial equipment for extracting recyclable materials from waste equipped with a plasma torch. Dang. That's what I want that. Cuts metal using high heat arc plasma. Ah! Oh. You were new. Okay. Pyrmite. Okay. Wow. You're terrible. They're everywhere. Okay, hold on. Ow! Oh, man. You guys take a lot of life down. Die! Why would you die? Ah! Oh my gosh! Ah! And they're fast! Rude. Oh. And of course they explode when they die. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming. Well, somebody is weak to frost, I'm sure. Okay, note to self. Missiles suck on those dudes. I shot like 6 at one guy and it did nothing. I ended up having to... Okay, all right, cool. That was stressful. Yeah, I know Alien Isolation goes on sale all the time, and I've thought about getting it, and I've thought about having it be like a, you know, maybe like a sub goal type situation, or like a donation goal situation, or, you know, I don't know, something like that. But I just, there's part of me that's like, no, I don't want to, like, I have to be willing. Oh, it can do what now? Is this an oscillating blast of... Oh, this is an oscillating blast of energy. No, it is not. I was seeing it spin, you know? If Alien Isolation ever goes on sale for $2, I will rig every poll on Discord to play it. No, but the poll on Discord is for games that are unknown, and I know that's why I didn't get Bendy and the Ink Machine, because I was like, everybody knows Bendy. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people know Bendy and the Ink Machine, and that's not an unknown game. I'm looking for games that are, but if it goes on sale, then I'll let everybody know. I'm scared. I don't want to, that's scary. That scares me. I was gonna say, we're gonna have to use this, aren't we? Yeah, of course we are. Can I like, hold on. Okay, wait, but I've already. Fire chip. A chip made by the Lemorne, a Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher, can modify this chip and integrate it into your suit. Like Miles? Hey, man. Hey, man. I have an oscillating blast of energy every night while I sleep. My wife's nightmare has evolved. Exploding spiders. Yeah, can you imagine? I actually don't think I can go any farther here until I get that upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Where can you fast travel to Miles? I think you can. Can you? I haven't tried it. If the xenomorph caught COVID, would it have to do alien self-isolation? Sorry guys, I can't go hunting today. Okay, so that's all there is in that room until I can get an oscillating energy. I gotta mark that because that was very funny. This is oscillating. No, it's not. No. Oh yeah, it's like this is where you're going. Oh yeah. Have you noticed this game has a lot more wah-wah sounds effects that aren't hidden power-ups? Yes, actually. I did notice that. This sound sounds like the secret sound. And it always makes me think there's a secret somewhere, and there is not. So did they take away the secret sound? Because that sucks a lot. Because that was one of the only ways to actually find secrets. Wait a minute. We know what this is, right? This is we need a boost ball. Right? To do something, to open something, to make something happen. I don't remember. I scanned this, but opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. So it is a boost. Okay. Well, I guess. Okay. Wow. You know what? I was very, very irritated that he told me where to go, and yet we can't even go here. Maybe I take back the little mask on the tongue. Do you guys know that that's based off of a real eel? There is an eel that has a mouth on its tongue. So when it grabs you, it like eats whatever it is that it's holding onto while it's holding it, like eaten alive, basically. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Okay. Yeah, right? I know. Charlotte and I have talked about the xenomorph sometimes because she's like me and she's really curious about creepy things, but she couldn't ever actually watch anything. Honestly, she could probably, well, no, she couldn't. I was going to say she could probably watch all of Alien except the chest bursting scene, but no, that's not true. There's still some, no, she couldn't. She's young and she is sensitive. Oh yeah, I was going to say, he's going to talk to me. I knew it. That's what I was gonna do. So can I like go there? Oh, that's what enter zone means. Oh, I thought we could like travel there. I couldn't play Five Nights at Freddy's either. Isn't Five Nights at Freddy's first person? That's why Darkwood worked so well for me because okay, wait. If you put a marker on a map, oh, you can't put one on this map. Cool. That's cool. Well, you know what? I have a giant tree. That's my marker. Silly me. So I need an upgraded suit, but also my bike needs an upgrade, right? Like I need all the upgrades. I think that is the case. I like how that camera swivels around. It's like, hey, look at all the things you just killed. Good job. I watch too much Twitch. No, I would never stream Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't do first-person scary games, but I did really love Darkwood. Darkwood gave me a feeling of dread that is unlike anything I've ever played up until Rain World, actually. But with that being said, Rain World doesn't feel quite as scary because it's not that scary. But you do have this kind of overwhelming, you do have this underlying sense of fear because you're like, okay, I gotta find something before, I've got to find a shelter. I've got to eat and I've got to find a shelter before I can. Have we already seen this one? No, this one's different. Right? Isn't this different? Yeah, this one's different. Ah! Oh, I knew it. I was like, there's got to be some. Yeah. Oh, you. Okay. Just wait. Just wait, my dude. Just wait until I get some sort of heat. I'm gonna melt your face. And it's gonna be glorious. Oh, he just deflected my... I beg your pardon. Rude. How much money would we need to come up to make Susie play Dead by Daylight? Is Dead by Daylight first person? I don't think Dead by Daylight is first person, right? I know nothing about Dead by Daylight either. Although I feel like I watched my friend play it on Twitch one time, and there was a person that was literally hanging on a meat hook, and I was like, not so much. See, this is the chest protector. Can we mark this on the map? I don't need to... okay. I don't need to be... I know. I know where base camp is. It's fine. I totally know. Oh, a mech part. Okay, so they did mark that on the thing for me. Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. What is that? Oh, I thought that was walking. I thought it was something that was walking along the ground. I was wrong. It was just a missile thing. Yeah, I know. I could probably grow a lot and gain a lot more, you know, people coming into my Twitch streams if I streamed scary games, I'm sure. But here's the problem with scary games too, is most of them are rated M. And I do not stream M-rated games. And so there's that problem. And also, I just don't like games like that. I just don't... Oh, things are still burning. Oh, there's a fire. There's a fire. Oh, that's how you get in over here. Oh, you know what? I have played Phasmophobia. That is the one thing that I have played. I played it with my sister, and it was absolutely hysterical. I actually had a really great time, and I do like playing Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia is fun. It's scary, and I scream a lot, but it's really fun. So yes, but Phasmophobia is not, it is not gory. It's creepy, but it's not gory. And so most of the time, scary games are usually gory, and that is not my jam. Oh, Samus! Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. No, went off the edge. Okay, that's not where we're going. Hey, it's Mud. Yes, it's jump scare. And I don't mind jump scares. Jump scares are fine, but I will say that Alien Isolation and Five Nights at Freddy's, I honestly do not believe I would even be able to make it very far because first person is so much worse. It's just so much worse. So I don't think I could actually do it. I do own Poppy Playtime. I own Poppy Playtime because it was free on Epic Games one time, and I was like, who knows, maybe. I'm sorry, is somebody else on a bike? What the? Sonic? What just happened? I think I was just attacked by Sonic the Hedgehog. The heck just happened? That was, oh my gosh, Control Freak, no way! Wow! Oh, what do we do? Hold on, I need an exciting song. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. None of these feel right.
Except this one. And I also see that was voice changed thanks to Sin. So you guys got a medic trauma kazoo solo. Wow, thank you so much for that raid. What a lovely surprise. Control Freak, how's it going, man? How are you? Did you have a good Christmas? Guess what I got for Christmas? Guess what I'm playing this on? I'm playing this on a Switch too. Eric, thanks for the follow. Sappy, it's so good to see you. I'm loving it. And you know what? There's a lot of kind of hate for this game out there right now, and I don't really understand it because I think it's great. I'm having a great time. It is a good time all around. I love Metroid. I love Metroid so much. It's one of my favorite game franchises ever. I love it. Why does this green look different than the other green? Remind me again. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Eric, you didn't follow.
You just did. I'm sorry. You waved. You said hello. I'm sorry. I misspoke. My bad. But thank you so much for the follow anyway. I appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. I love Metroid so much. I love it. I sound like I'm in Tron. Well, I mean, I kind of am. Kinda. Dude, I love Metroid so much. How do we get inside? How is those things? Oh, around this way. Oh, inverted cameras are inverted. Ah, I hate that they switched to inverted. Okay, all right, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I see palm trees. I should probably scan those. No, probably not. Wow, raids are so nice. Raids are such a lovely surprise. Ooh, here is the entrance to our place, our tropical place. We're about to go get an upgrade. Upgrades are good. Upgrades, classic Metroidvania. Oh, okay, so you know what? I also have been playing. I've been playing the game Rain World. And it is wild. It's crazy. I don't know if you've ever played it. I don't know if anybody here has ever played it, but it is so fascinating. Hold on. Where are we? Oh, because we did not leave the same way that we came. Oh, no, we didn't. We like shot off into the desert. That's right. So in my personal time, I've been playing Rain World and it is it's so fascinating. It's super fascinating. And I really like it. It's hard, but I really, really like it a lot. Okay, well, we had a wedding we went to in Utah the week before Christmas. So our December was like twice as crazy as ever. Because it was so bananas. Like we had to go out there. Our whole family went out there. My girls were flower girls and they had a really great time and it was really fun. But was exhausting. But I got to see my dad, and I got to see my stepmom and my sister. And my dad's getting older, and so like every time I go see him, I'm always like, ooh, is this the last time I'm gonna see my dad? I don't know. I hope not. My dad seems to be doing just fine, but you know, it's always a worry. Oh, I think this needs heat. Huh. Funny, because that's what I'm coming here for. Dang, that wedding missed the Game Awards. I think I was here for the Game Awards and I didn't watch them because I was like, oh yeah, was it the game? Oh, did I miss the... We get a lot more cutscenes in... I mean, I know they're loading scenes, but Samus is so cool. She's so cool. I love her. Can we be best friends? Nothing bad would ever happen to me if Samus was my friend. Ever. Oh, this is where I arrived. Right here. Right there. I like came into being. Yeah. Rain World. Okay, so Rain World is a Metroidvania, yes, but it's not a Metroidvania in the way of upgrades. The map is set very much like a Metroidvania, where like if you get stuck, you have to look at the map and be like, okay, where have I not been yet? Where can I go from here? But I don't think you ever get any upgrades. Your upgrade, honestly, is knowledge. You just learn as you go what works and what doesn't. And there are kind of like levels, I guess, but you are at like the bottom of the food chain, not the very bottom because you can find food, but your goal is to find food and traverse through the map. Rude. Oh, did he just get really... Oh, he just called in reinforcements. That's what he did. He was like... He's like one of those dudes in Breath of the Wild that... Oh, that was like slow motion. Where did he go? He just like disappeared in the foliage. Oh, that's him, maybe. Okay, so they can't deflect my charge beam, but they can deflect my missiles, which sucks. So when the rain comes in Rain World, it will kill you unless you're in a shelter. You have to be in a shelter, and to get in a shelter and make the shelter close, you have to have enough food to hibernate inside the shelter until the rain ends. So you have a limited amount of time to find food, find a shelter, and explore. And it's crazy. Hey, it's Mo. No, it's not acid rain. It just rains so hard that it kills you. And you can tell, so I play it on a Steam Deck, and you can tell that it's coming because the whole Steam Deck starts to vibrate like crazy. And so there is a way for you to tell how soon the rain is coming. And I don't want to give tons away because if you want to play it on your own, like, yeah, it's like death by drowning, but if you're not up above, like if you're not on a platform or something, or if you're under a platform, then yes, it will fill with water and you'll drown that way. But if you're on top of a platform and you're out in like open air, it will just rain so hard that you'll either get like pummeled or you just can't breathe. So yeah, you're basically drowning in rain. But there is a way to tell when the rain is coming, but when the rain gets close, the whole Steam Deck starts to like shake as it gets closer and closer. And then there will be like these little tiny vibration, and that's what tells you, oh my gosh, rain is coming. I got to find a shelter soon. And then when the rain finally does come, the whole Steam Deck just starts to kind of like shake, and then it shakes hard. It shakes really hard. And I've often found myself in positions where I'm like, well, maybe if I just hide under this under this awning because I can't find a shelter anywhere. Maybe if I just sit right here, but it shakes like the whole earth that you're on, and so you start to get like bounced around wherever you are, and the rain comes down so hard that it blurs the whole screen and you can't see what's going on anyway, and then you die. So that's the goal, is to like find your family, survive the rain, and find a shelter. Those guys seem extra fast. Are they extra fast? I can't tell if they're... No, maybe not. Those guys also seem weaker than the other dudes did. But anyway, it's really fascinating, and it's hard. It's really hard because you really don't have a lot you do have ways to protect yourself, but it's very short-lived. Like it's challenging, but there are different modes you can play on, and monk is the easiest one, I think. And I started on survivor first, which is the main way that they kind of encourage you to play. But did I? Oh no, I did not. I was gonna say, did I get him? I don't think I got him. I will never forget when Miles was like, "Wah!" Ah! That's great. So I'm gonna be playing it in the voice channel on my Discord tomorrow for anybody that's interested. Oh, that's right. I forgot about those. For anybody that's interested in checking it out before you like buy it. It goes on sale pretty often, but I'm really enjoying it, but it is hard. It's hard. It's challenging. I'm in an area right now where I don't know how to progress because I can't figure out how to get from one platform to the other. Anyway, I think my favorite area so far is probably the industrial complex. That's probably my favorite, but I think there are like 12 regions or something. I mean, it's a big game. And I think knowledge comes later, but honestly, there isn't really, I don't feel like there are any real upgrades like a Metroidvania, but the map acts like a Metroidvania map. Oh, AI slop. Yeah, Ander has pointed out people that he's like, that we've known either from church or something that are, that post on Facebook all these AI videos, and they're like, isn't this crazy? And Anders like, how do you not understand that this is not real? What? How do you actually believe that this is a real thing? Like, what? And what's funny is that the videos themselves are very clearly AI. And he's like, how does she legitimately believe that this is real? I don't know. Okay, hold on. I gotta take it. Okay, base camp is, no, that's not it. Where's base camp? Oh, okay, we're in there. Okay, so we go to the left. Got it. Rude. I don't know how much progress I'll be able to make during Rain World tomorrow. I have had to look some things up because nothing is explained. Nothing. The mechanics that you find, like I mean, it is explained that you can pick things up. So like, that's cool. You can pick things up, but it doesn't explain what anything does. And so I've had to kind of figure that out on my own. And I have figured it out on my own on some things, but then there are other things that I have looked up and been like, how the heck was I supposed to figure that out? How are you supposed to know that? But that's the point of the game, is to just, knowledge is the key. It's not that there are any like upgrades or anything. It's that you just have to play it and just figure it out as you play it. So, and that is definitely some people's jam. It's not everybody's jam though. And I respect that. I get that. So there's no like shortcut to base camp, because that seems rude. I mean, I guess Metroid games are all about traversing. And like, I guess they are kind of about backtracking for a while. I think we will probably get some form of fast travel eventually. But if I remember back to Metroid Prime 1 and 2, there really isn't a method of fast travel. Oh, that's right. Are we gonna have to? When was the last time I saved? I will hang out and listen while I play DK Bonanza. Was this a mistake? When was the last time I saved? I saved in the Forge Pool Lava place hangout. Oh, I was going to say, they're coming. They're coming. And then they can just bat away. Do I have to do this every time I get here? I have to fight these clowns? Wow. Okay. You know what? I probably don't. I could probably just run for it. Maybe just boop. That's not very fast. Oh, this was a mistake. They're gonna come. Oh, maybe not. We can just run. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, she just pushed me toward. That's fine. That music was creepy. Man, you're freaking everywhere. Everywhere. I hate that noise that's coming from him, though. That weird, creepy sound. How has Miles stayed alive? He's a soldier? Dude, how, though, really? I would not be surprised if I come in here and find him dead. Okay, okay. Where is the closest save point? It's in there. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess they're all the way back there. If he hasn't come out of here, then he's fine. What's he eating? MREs? There's our boy. No, hold on. No, I gotta save first. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I mean, obviously they can't open doors. But to be fair, well, I was going to say he couldn't open those doors either, but maybe it's just a blast from anything, because obviously I have like my little arm cannon, but maybe it's just a blast from anything that can open the door, but they can like shoot that green stuff from their mouths. So I don't know, maybe. I like those little wormy dudes. Those guys are cute.
All right, what do you got? It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a chip inside. Okay, let me analyze it. Lemoyne Tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your
She's like, uh-huh.
be able to use another new shot type.
So does that mean that it's going to become a different shot type that... Oh, I think you're right. I think I accidentally clicked like back or something because I was like, I could have sworn I actually saved. So in Metroid Prime 3, you don't have separate shots, like separate ammo. You only have one beam shot, but it keeps getting upgraded. And so it can, when you shoot enough, like when you shoot it really fast, it heats things up and like melts things. So, I wonder if this is like a new shot type accessible. Fire shots launch high heat rounds consuming one shot ammo. Okay, so they're like fire missiles, basically. Got it. Well, I wonder where we're headed next. It's like, well, I just got this beam shot or this fire shot that can melt ice.
High temperature, so I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot.
Oh yeah, you bet? I think so.
Anything else, bring it into me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
I was waiting for a... But no. Thank goodness, because that would have been really silly. Okay. Thanks, Smiles. So now we need to go all the way... Some of the spiny enemies are innocent. They just hurt Samus because they're spiny. Samus kills them for that. Oh yeah, he's totally tech savvy. And I appreciate him for that. If he's my source of upgrades, then cool. Okay, so this is the heat shot. Ooh, that looks...
All down with fire shot.
Okay. So wait. That's a regular beam, but I can shoot basically fire missiles is what they're saying. Oh man, listen to that sound. You can hear like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's coming from your gun. Pretty sure. Yeah. That changing animation's cool. Okay. Ha ha ha! That's right. Burn, burn. I don't have to do that, but I did that because I wanted to watch him burn. So, I thought there were only 3. So I have to go all the way back now. Okay, I'm starting to understand why Scarecrow said he has a lot of thoughts about the traversal in this world. I have to go all the way back now. Okay. What do they call... Oh. What does he call it in Harry Potter? A fellatone? I know how to use a fellatone now. Are they here or did they scamper? I don't like that you can... How unfair that they can actually dodge. I think that's so unfair. How dare they? How many of there are you? Wow, that music is so interesting. I feel like that's the first time we've heard that. But I guess that's what a lot of games do these days. When you come across enemies, there's like this certain music that plays. I really like the electric guitar. Man, I am hungry. If I thought it was gonna take this long, I wouldn't have asked Andrew to go pick it up, but I really wanted a sandwich. Dude, it's almost 3. I'm not even gonna be hungry for dinner. That's okay. Andrew can go get a rotisserie chicken. Have you guys ever had, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys have QT gas stations. Their sandwiches are so good. They're so good. Oh, there they are. You know what? I don't have time for this. Can I like, I can't strafe forward. So I can't like dodge forward. Oh, I missed this. Good. It doesn't matter to me if you change my voice or not. I can't even hear it. So it does, like, I can't hear it. You guys are the ones that can hear it. Sometimes you also have to kill baddies because they give you life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may be innocent, but it's like, sorry. I think I went the wrong way, actually, now that I think about it. Only by one door. I like that they have to, like, scream at me. I'm angry right now. So these guys can live in any area. I'll bet you we come across fire ones. Also ice ones, probably. Maybe. Okay. Back behind us. This is where we go. I knew it. I saw him on my minimap and I did nothing. Oh. Yeah, see? Freaking get out of town. Oh, shoot. That's not what I... Okay. Are they homing, though? Are the fire shots homing? I don't think they are. I think it's only the... I think it's only the missiles that are homing. Probably. They would have called it a fire missile if it were a missile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ugh. Why? So many. Well, I say why. It's because they live here. It's their home. That's why. Okay, where did we come in? I think we came in. No. Wait a minute. I think there's actually a... Don't I have a marker there? I think I do have a marker there, so we might as well go get that. We took a stream one time and went through all the voices in voice mod, and everybody picked their favorites, and that's what I pull from for... Oh, sorry, Samus, that was crappy. Yeah, okay. See, this is my toxic trait when I play Metroid Prime games. I'm like, I don't have this kind of time. Move out of the way. And then I just get pummeled while I'm running through these areas because I'm like, I don't want to fight these dudes. Whereas if I would just stop and fight them, I would gain life, you know? But I'm like, no, I'm just going to keep moving. She doesn't move that fast, you know? She doesn't move that fast. I think... Oh, there's a thing over there. Oh, which I can do, actually. Yeah. Oh, and it's a fire shot upgrade, I believe. So cool. I know. Yeah, she's very slow movement. Well, there's no difference between, like, you can't make her run. You can't make her like sprint or anything. She just has one movement speed, which is fine. But when it comes to outrunning enemies, it does not do me any favors. There was another area where there were a bunch of those heat things that I needed to, or a bunch of those things that I needed to melt, and I can't remember where it is now. I honestly can't remember where I came in. But I feel like it was over here. I feel like it was over here, though. My people are here. Thank
I heard that you
you.
were starving.
I'm starving.
Exactly. Your order.
Thank you.
Slight change. It's Swiss cheese.
That's okay. I love Swiss cheese. I also wish there was a sprint button. Even if they were to give some sort of like stamina. Okay, you guys are gonna have to forgive me, but I gotta eat. Remember when I said I was gonna eat an hour and a half ago? Okay. Feels so much better. Was it this thing? Are you kidding? Strong impact. Does that mean a concussive blast is the bomb? I do feel like there's a slight sound in there, but it's not nearly as loud as it is in Metroid Prime 1 and 2, and that kind of sucks. That was a weird decision. Okay, where? I legitimately do not remember where I came in. How do we figure out there's a chapel? I actually think that's it. There was like a cargo. I came in the way I got in. Yep. But I remember coming like through here after I got here. I am mega confused. No, it's not the chapel. No, I think it was back there. I think it is back here because there is a... Oh man, they're probably all going to be back now. Maybe? I don't know how that works in this game. I love when these really pretty places have music that's so like pretty and ethereal and everything wants to kill you. It's like... I think that's where I came from. Yeah, so Bilewater, yes. Bilewater's music is beautiful, and Bilewater sucks. Oh, Bilewater is the worst. Maybe I didn't come in here. Oh, yes, I did, because the door had to like open and she ran through. Okay, got it. Because I was like, I don't remember how I even, because I know this only happened like 15 minutes ago, but I was like, I don't even remember how I got in here. And it's because we had to run down this big long hallway. I remember. That was right when Control Freak raided me. That's right. I asked Andrew if he got me cherry Dr. Pepper or if he got me regular Dr. Pepper, and he goes, why? And I was like, it just tastes different. It's not bad. It just tastes different. And he was like, I used a microsecond of the cherry flavored syrup. And I was like, cool, thanks. I haven't had cherry Dr. Pepper in a while. Oh, yeah. Okay, so over here, I see missiles at 30 max, and over there, and then below that, I see elemental shot ammo. So whatever the, okay, I understand. So shot ammo is only, oh, see, that is one downside to playing on a, to not having the cursor while you're moving around, because you can switch visors and you can switch gun cannons or whatever. Like you can switch to the ice beam, or beams, I guess. You can switch to the ice beam, you can switch to the fire beam, all that stuff while you're moving around if you play on the Wii, because you just point your pointer at it and you can move around. But with this, you have to actually take your hand off of the cursor and switch over there. That's very interesting. So like, if we go out this door, does it just lead us out into the desert? So then where does this send us? This was what I was looking for. I was like, I remember a big thing with the thing. You could not pay me enough money to go into that thing. Beans. Over toward the tree? Wait, what? I think I just made a mistake. Is this our fast travel? So you can travel between... Dang, so it like received us as well. This is where we left, and then it shot us into Soul Valley. So what you're saying is it shot me right over to base camp. And I did not realize that. And so I went that whole way and shot all those stupid monsters when I could have just... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Now I know. You just were missing Miles. I just missed him. If I didn't want to, but I knew that was going to like shoot me somewhere, and I didn't know where it was going to shoot me. So I didn't want to go into it because I was like, I don't know. Now I know. Now I understand. Yep, you gotta learn somehow. Some people play the whole game of Breath of the Wild and reach the shrine that teaches you how to do all the sword work at the end. It's a good thing there's no wind on this planet, apparently. Otherwise, the calculations... I know, right? Is there zero wind? It could blow me off by... all it would take is a teeny little... Yeah. Wow, I am not smart. Okay. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Nope. That goes into the place. We are leaving the place. Okay, so now that we have a fire chip beam shot thing, now I'm going to assume that we head to the high... Oh, no. acid rain? What? So everything's just covered in acid rain now? But it doesn't affect me? But things aren't covered in acid rain anymore. It was only over there, maybe? Wow, I am so intrigued by this storyline. Oh, and now it's gone. What? That's it. That's where we need to go. Now that we have... Well, in Metroid Prime 3, there's acid rain as well, and you have to get an upgrade on your suit for it. So that's why I was confused if it must protect you. Now that we got a heat shot, we need to go to that super high, sketchy, cold-looking mountain. Except we're gonna take a little... Take a little detour. Ride a little elevator down. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I still don't... Maybe... Are all of them different? All of these places are different? Oh, well, it's a good thing I just got that. I mean, I would imagine that Silex is behind. This all looks very... Oh, it's all covered in that stuff. What is your job? You look... A web crawler. Arthropod variant found in the underground shrines. So these are shrines of Soul Valley. They possess a spinneret on their abdomen that produce thread from their telson when nesting. Well, sorry, my dudes, but all your hard work. Okay, fine. Man, this is like the motherlode of green crystals. So they make it somewhat easy to find crystals. I mean, they're all of... I don't know how many crystals I need. I have a feeling these platforms work on, like, I don't know, psychic energy or something. Yeah, knew it. Did they come back down after a while? Oh. That's cool. Oh, okay. The music is changing slightly. Weavers! Game crossover. This is crazy. Large amounts of psychic energy detected in the crystal in the statue's forehead. Analysis implies this charge produces an energy field for teleportation? What? Charged fire shot. Launches several fire shots simultaneously. The added heat causes them to rotate. Uses 3-shot ammo. Cool. Teleportation? So, like, could you teleport between, like, the shrines? Don't answer that, but that's my thought process is maybe you can teleport to the shrines, which means they're each connected to one another, like they're each outside their individual areas. And so maybe that's our fast travel. Press and hold R. Okay. What? So this isn't our fast travel? This is just, this sends me, this, oh, it is. It just takes us outside. Nothing exciting. Okay, cool. So we don't have to go through that whole thing on our own. Okay, cool. Upgrade. All right. No, I know. Don't tell me. I already know where to go. I already know where to go. Miles, it's okay. We've been over this. It's fine. We need to talk boundaries. You can't just come over my comms whenever you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? That is not cool. I feel very violated when you do that. Very violated indeed. Yeah, there we go. This has got to be it. We've got to come here because we just got a heat thing. It said specifically it can melt ice. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking up what the game's putting down. Hey, Tolzis! If they add an update to turn him off, this game immediately will get a higher score on Metacritic, I swear. I actually agree. And it's not that I don't want people to get direction if they need direction, but I don't feel like Metroid Prime games need direction like that. I think it's okay to just be like, I don't know. Maybe if you're going to have, okay, hold on. I mean, I guess I understand too. If you're going to have a big giant map and you're going to have 5 keys and you just have to figure out where they are, that's really overwhelming for a lot of people to drive all the way from one side and then be like, oh, this isn't where it's supposed to be, and all the way to the other. So I understand why they're giving us direction, but then it would have been really nice to have things to do along the way, like quests to do or whatever, like along the way. It does seem silly because it's like, why would you have Miles tell you? Why wouldn't you just use the same stuff that they use in Metroid Prime 1 and Prime 2, where they just do a little data received and then just show it on your map? And it's like, that's what Metroid Prime 1 and Prime 2 both did. We don't need anything other than that. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Whoa. No. What is that? That is a psychic boost rail. A track composed of psychic energy, often set along irregular curves. Once materialized, they can be traveled using the psychic boost ball. Okay, well, I don't have that right now. That looks like a mech part. Hey, there's Betsy's leg. Oh. I like in Metroid Prime 3 how you get to use your ship a lot. You use your ship a lot to like carry things. You can create like a grapple for your ship and you get to like carry big giant things. Timeout, Miles 600 insufferable backseating waffle. I don't mind the direction, but give me the option if I want it or not. Agreed, his chats are good for the average enjoyer. Yeah. Maybe we're not supposed to come here then. I thought for sure we were supposed to go to the cold mountain because we just got a heated fire beam thing. So this is a pet. Okay, so there's nothing. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Hey, DGBJ. Looks like I got a couple more days in the hospital and I have a colonoscopy tomorrow. So I only have clear liquids tonight. That sucks. Isn't it? Oh, there it is. Isn't it fun getting older? Ander did say he learned that he doesn't need to get like an annual prostate exam anymore. I guess they just do a blood test, like a prostate cancer exam. And I was like, oh, that's nice. All those poor unfortunate souls that went before you. Seriously, are we scanning every single type of door? They're all the same. Oh, laboratory door. Airtight door designed and installed during the machine era. Opens if, okay. Ice soup time. I remember when I had Charlotte, I had a C-section that was unplanned. And I was so hungry because I didn't know I was going to be getting surgery. So I hadn't really prepared to like eat anything. Like the last time I'd ate, well, I guess you can't eat anything for a certain amount of time when you get surgery anyway, but I was so hungry. And the nurse was like, well, I can give you some ice chips. And I was like, oh, yes, please, please, please give me some ice chips. So she gave me some ice chips and they were the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. And she was like, just make sure not to eat them too fast because we don't want you getting sick. I got sick anyway because of all the cocktail of drugs in my body, but I was eating all these ice chips and I was like, can I get more ice chips? And she goes, well, I was really thinking, and I was like, I need more ice chips. And she gave me more ice chips, but I got sick anyway. It didn't matter because it just is what it is. I had lots of drugs in my body. Food is good though. I just can't have regular food. Yeah. I remember I think my mother-in-law had to go get a colonoscopy. Ander had to take her down there. I am very, very curious I mean, obviously, every time I see that big high mountain peak, I just think of the big snowy high mountain peak in Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure why doors don't turn gray after scanning like in old primes. They should only be green again if they are new or will go into the logbook. Yeah, like why are we scanning all these different doors? Why are they, like, obviously they're all... I mean, I don't know, whatever. We're going up, 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 up on the mountain. Why do doors need lore? I know. Why do I need to know if it's a laboratory door as opposed to like a non-laboratory door? Okay, Phendrana Drifts Point 2. Got it. Yeah, see? Pedestrian door. Often installed in larger gates that bar or grant vehicle access. It will open if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. I have scanned that before. Why do they have to tell me that? Why? It's the exact same scan. I don't understand. So yeah, am I going for 100% scans? No, because they made it dumb. At least in the original Metroid Primes, like there's no, like you scan it once and then like you don't ever have to scan the door again. Oh. This place gives me bad vibes. Volt Forge didn't seem like murderous to me, even though it looked really crazy. But this place seems like a bad place. For some reason. Grapple crane! Watch, they're gonna be like, here's another chip. No. Cryopod, airtight container installed with independent cooling system for preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Its circuitry is exposed. An organism? What? What were the Lemorn doing? Or like this. Obviously, this is a lock. It's linked to a bomb slot. Okay. You know, that's fine. I can scan that, but like, why do I need to scan the door multiple times? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, controls the cane via a crane. The cane controls the crane via a spinner. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yeah, multiple scans. That seems really weird. I love Phendrana Drifts. Phendrana Drifts is cool, but I think Phendrana Drifts is also where their creepy like lab station is. It's not the Phazon labs. It's like, because the Phazon, or the Phazon mines, I'm sorry. It's like a lab. And all the lights go out Like, you get one upgrade and all the lights go out, and it's scary. It's really scary. And it is so dark. Oh, well, look at that. We got some glass. What is that there for? How does that do me any good? How does that do me any good? Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. So where did I come in from? Did I come in from this way? I think so. Yes. Have not been in this store yet. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the pirate research area where they have like Metroids in cryo tanks and stuff. And then all the lights go out and all the Metroids are like free. Free. But it's way less magical than that. That's a super spooky part. And then there's a lab that you find in Metroid Prime 3 that's super spooky as well. Extreme heat, you say? Well, hell, I got you covered. Oh. I mean, I could have just used one power-up shot. This is terrible. I would hate this place so much. This looks so bad. These are all extra cryopod things. Are they... I was gonna say, we're gonna get our, like, opening montage. Hear the little bells? Yeah. The ice belt. So that's how they make that's how they make music sound cold. Like, this doesn't sound like it would be a hot place. You know what I mean? I don't quite know how they do that. It's really fascinating to me how they do that. Certain chords and certain, like, chords of notes together and everything can make music sound cold. And I don't know why, but wow, I hate how big and open this is. I feel very exposed. Oh my gosh, I don't like that at all. Is that another thing? That's a bot. Okay, it's a scout bot. So we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. As a Wisconsinite, this looks like home. All the doors need to be scanned in case just one of them turns out to be ajar. Gotta scan them all. Gotta scan them all. Yeah, it's a delivery truck. I'm skirting the outsides because that, I don't like that. Can't ride my Viola. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. There's no way. With this big, giant... Oh. Whoa. Are you kidding? That many? What? Oh. A snow wolf. Okay. Carnivorous quadruped living in the frigid regions of Ice Belt. A pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold natural habitat makes it ill-suited to warm climates. I'm picking up what you're putting down. One shot, baby. That's right. Are the other ones not watching? Like, come on. Can you not, like in Breath of the Wild, if you hit one of the wolves, the other ones are out. They're like, see ya. We bargained for two. This is too much to, what is it? More than we bargained for. Wow. I'm supposed to kill all of them? I don't have enough shot. Oh, maybe I do. Cue the music from Balto. Okay. The wolf music from Balto. I want that. That was not what I was expecting. Wow. There are lots of them. Lots of them. I could do this all day. Unless I'm gonna run out of... Are they like thinning in numbers? Oh, now there's 4. Oh, now there's 5. Now there's 6. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ow! I can't even tell if I'm thinning their numbers or not, or if I'm supposed to like... Oh! That was a first hit. I don't think you're supposed to... I think you're just supposed to hit them all. I saw it on my mini-map. And I was still not prepared. Well, I'm running out of stuff. Rude. Oh! Oh, they're everywhere! I'm running out of shot ammo! Am I supposed to... do something different? Cool. Cool. I only have 4 left. 2 left. Oh. They're everywhere. I have so many questions. When was the last time I saved? When I first got here. Okay, cool. Hey, it's Twizzlo. Okay, wait. So you're obviously not supposed to kill all of them. Is there like a king wolf or like a queen wolf or something? Yeah, jump on it, ride it like Link would. Oh, load checkpoint. When is that? Was that when they all started? I guess I should turn into one. That's right. If you can't beat them, join them. Okay, we're gonna skip. Is that the door? Okay, that's the door. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's the door. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, no, we cannot. Okay, that's not what you're supposed to do. Can I just run around with him? Yes, yes! Let's one! Let us run as one! Okay, okay, okay. I have another idea. They struggle to adapt to hot environments and will succumb quickly to if confronted with high heat weaponry. Okay. Where's the door? I don't know where the door went. This way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, it's like right here. What happens if we like... What? Yeah, one shot. Hey, it's Mike! You're obviously not supposed to kill all of them because they just keep coming and you can't get enough ammo. What else do I have in my arsenal? I don't feel like I have anything in my arsenal. I have regular missiles in my arsenal. Oh. Okay, that gives me 5 more, but that doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. Ah. Wow, they also take a lot of life down. Are you just supposed to stay alive for long enough and then, like, they eventually leave you alone? Or, like, decide that you're not worth it? Or, like... Oh... There seem to be more each time. Okay, wait, what else is in my logbook? Samus is like, can't wait to see what strange alien creatures live on this uncharted planet. Always. I can't call the Viola, right? Morph ball, arm cannon, Samus. Yeah, I don't have a freaking clue. How do you... Sorry, Samus. I feel bad. Yeah, fetch that ball. I'm sorry. What happened What happened now as opposed to what happened before? I had just killed enough? Oh, I thought I was for sure dead. One? I have one? Is that what's supposed to happen? You're supposed to end with one? Whoa, okay. Somebody helped me. I have no clue how the sequence works either. I don't know if it's that you... Maybe it bases itself on like how much damage you take or something, but that makes no sense. It would be great if they would give me a save point after that, or boxes or something. That is wild. I don't understand. Should at least give me life. Yeah. Oh, so weird. I have no idea how that all... It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I got lucky and happened to live with one. Really? Something that I saw, the trailer makes me think you could call the bike. That's what I thought, but wait a minute. For wheeled vehicles. Oh no, you see the Viola. I tried... Maybe I'm thinking of, not the Volt Forge. Where was the place with all the lava place? No, because you have the bike in the lava place. That's what I was thinking. There has to be something that... The cutscene triggers when you're near 0 health or after 3 minutes. Oh, so you do just have to survive long enough. If it's been after 3 minutes, then it's like when you start getting down. Okay. So you basically have to survive for at least 3 minutes. That's so random, but okay. Because I died once earlier. That's why I was just going to let myself die. Because I was like, well, obviously we got to figure something else out. That's really weird. That's very strange. Very, very, very strange. Those are trippy. 346, cool. Guess what we're going to see around this place all the time, every day, around every corner? Those wolves, probably. would imagine. They're going to be everywhere. Pod maintenance gate. I timed it with a stopwatch during one of my playthroughs. It's around 3 minutes. Not sure if it's exact. Yeah, it's so weird. Huh. Whatever the case. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I don't have anything else in my arsenal. The only other thing I could think of doing was summoning with a bike. And like doing the boost thing and then turning to the side and like taking them all out, like bowling for wolves. But yeah, of course, everything's offline. It's the same type of situation as like the what's it called? The Volt Forge. It's like everything's offline, obviously. Although, you know what? That does make sense because if the Lemorn have been extinct for a super long time, then yeah, obviously everything's fallen into disarray and everything has kind of fallen apart. So that would make sense. So we got to bring everything back online. And then
all clear. I never thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter Samus. In a place like this.
what?
Corporal Rieger Tokabi, Fed Sniper, Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we? We were deep in
Well,
gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
so we've met our second Miles. Our second Miles, who saved my life. So I guess I do owe him something. What's his name? Tokabi? Tokabi. An infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting, armed with a KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with visor-linked scope. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Okay, wait. Handles executive functions for the lobby and controls power to the pod maintenance gate. It can also provide access to hologram schematic, so it is my map.
You were able to activate this.
Oh, you were able to activate this.
But it's corrupted. You want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power's offline. One moment.
I feel like I recognize that voice.
Must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life.
Why would you write him to ask her a direct question and then awkwardly move on when she just blanks him? I know. Maybe they're hoping that she can, that he's basically understanding that she doesn't know.
So I'll have to keep an eye on you from here.
Because, I mean, she kind of knows, but not really. I mean, she's on this weird planet that she's never been to either. But yeah, it's odd that he would ask her a direct question when she's very clearly a silent protagonist. And she doesn't have the same capability that Link does, where she can like explain things and kind of talk about it without it looking weird. Like, we've never seen her do that. With Link in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, he does have these moments where he like explains things. And even in Skyward Sword, remember when Groose comes down to the surface and he's like, what is this place? And Link kind of gives him this funny little smile and like places his hand on the shoulder. And then obviously he's gesticulating like, we're on the surface, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, oh yes, Link can speak. He just doesn't most of the time. And obviously Samus can speak too, but it is odd that they would write him asking her a very direct question that she's very clearly not going to answer. They could have at least had her like point to something, or I don't know, something like that. I'm not really sure what she would have pointed to. I don't know, because there's nothing to point to here to be like, hey, this is where we are. But that's kind of interesting. I have thoughts on it, but we'll wait for the round table. Too much to type. That's fair. Oh, it's a Lemorn healing pod. Dang, I could have used that. Okay, well, that's cool.
Keep an eye on things from here. Least I can do.
Okay. But there's like nothing else I can do in here. Oh, just kidding. That elevator is... Oh, no, wait. But it's not online, though. Didn't he say that that's the only way down, but it's not online? Land Rider, 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 Land Rider. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, if I do say so myself. Have we gone up here? Yes, we did. That's how we got up here. Okay, let me look at my map. It's upside down currently. What? No, this is it. What? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a door. Oh no, this is the area that I marked. Why did I mark this area? I don't remember why I did that. Don't remember. Oh, guys, do you see this? We have, this is a bad situation. This is where we're going to find Metroids. Because it says that we've got the surface, the biolabs, medical bays, power station, and quarantine. I just got goosebumps because it's going to be bad. Oh, we activated this. We turned this on. Awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. The scan bot. Thank you. Safety hatch for cryopod transport. Designed to open as a pod passes through. Its metals have deteriorated and begun to warp. A strong shock will destroy it. Could you guys jump down that? I couldn't. Yeah, we already know she can talk. She talks in Fusion and other M, and we know she's even multilingual because of Dread. Right. So I feel like the way that they did it in Dread was done so well. The way that she used her suit to like speak in Chozo, that was done really, really well because it didn't feel like suddenly Samus was talking when she's supposed to be this like silent protagonist, you know? And I've never played other M, but I just am of the... I'm just of the belief that if you're going to start out with a silent protagonist, you can't change that later on and be like, just kidding. Now they're going to speak when you've built your entire franchise on having a silent protagonist. Now in the Jak and Daxter games, Jak doesn't speak in the first one. And then, well, I know, but she like pushes a button and it like, I mean, I don't know, maybe she's speaking, but yeah, she grew up with the Chozo. I know that. But it sounded like it was like a recording. But somehow the way they did it just made it sound... It wasn't jarring in the way that you're like, oh, what? They just made her talk when all this time she never talks? That's not what it felt like. It felt... It fit. At least it did for me. Sorry. Am I supposed to hold it down? Cool. Oh, right. Now we're low ammo. Okay. But in the Jak and Daxter games, Jak doesn't speak in the whole entire first game. And then in the second game, they decided to give him a voice, which is cool, and it worked. And but they kind of like drew attention to it because when Daxter finds Jak at the very beginning, because Jak has been taken away and he's been like experimented on, and now he has this dark version of himself, kind of Jekyll and Hyde-ish. When he talks, Daxter's like, whoa, I've never heard you talk out loud before, or something like that. And they kind of almost poke fun at it, being like, yeah, we know that he didn't say anything in the first game, but we're going to make him talk in this one. And then he talks a lot in that one. A lot. It's been a long time since I've played Super Metroid, so I don't remember. Yeah, they worked it into the storyline of him being like experimented on and everything. Because I think the first thing he says is, oh, I'm going to kill so-and-so or whatever. And then Daxter makes this funny quip about it where he's like, whoa, you can talk or something. And we all kind of laughed about it because we were like, yeah, he didn't say anything in the first game. But it never felt like in Owlboy, he's very clearly said that it's very clearly explained that he is a mute, that he does not talk, that he is incapable of speaking. Whereas all these other games like Metroid Prime, yeah, that's it, whatever it is. Jack 3. Oh, it's been so long since I played Jack 3, but I loved Jack 3 as well. I loved the whole Jack and Daxter series. I thought they were really fun. Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. I enjoyed all of them. Man, I'm trying to find a save point because it's like almost time for me to sign off, but like with these silent protagonist games, I feel like they've never struck me as being like they can't speak. It's just that they don't. They just don't say anything because they either don't have anything to say or because they just, I don't know, like Link. They also started in this age of in the age of games, like where in Zelda, like I guess they could have given him text, you know, they could have let him speak, but they didn't. Because they could have given him like little text bubbles or whatever, but they didn't. And same with Samus, but it's been a long time since what is that? That looks wild. I'm gonna guess that that's a door that is heat only. Samus has something to say in response to questions. They are said in a way that they expect an answer. Yeah, for him to ask her a direct question just seemed kind of odd. Or he could have asked her the direct question and then they could have just switched to a different scene or something, but they kind of had this weird moment where they were like looking at each other, but it didn't look like Samus was talking at all. I don't know. Developed during the Psychic Era, blocks passage with the wall of psychic energy. These locks can be released with collected TK codes. Oh. That's kind of cool. Nope. So you're supposed to do it in a certain TK codes. I imagine I'll come across something that is a... Okay, that's a lock that needs to be pulled off. This is the only other way we can go. Oh, you know what? I should be shooting all these because I need that. This place is going to be creepy if there's no music. If it's just this kind of dead sound all the time, it's going to be kind of creepy. The point of Link not speaking is because Miyamoto wanted the player to speak for him. That's why Link is named Link. The character you're controlling is linked to you. And they've done it really well. It's worked really, really well. Oh, this is fancy. What? My name is Targun, and I'm a researcher at this facility. I am writing this to have a record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of Priest Chatoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and experiments on Griever anatomy. Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution. Wait a minute. Are you saying Grievers are Lemorne? Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution of processed green energy to subjects brought to the facility. I want to believe we can succeed. Whoa. So Grievers were made. They were not naturally occurring. They're either... they were like made. Hi, cutie dude. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I got you, baby girl. Hold on. Fridays are just kind of... Samus speaking in the other end wasn't the issue. The poorly written dialogue was the problem. Every character in that game had poor dialogue. See, I've never played it. I remember my brother telling me that he heard that she spoke in it, and he was like, that just ruins it for me. Because it's not that she can't speak, it's that she just doesn't. And I don't know, when you have a game that you have... Like, when you have a game that's... Oh, I just unlocked all them doors. I just unlocked them.
Samus? Samus?
noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was
Yeah,
you, wasn't it?
it was.
Nice. Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
I love that he's like talking through the whole speakers, which I guess it doesn't really matter if he's talking through the speakers or not, because the creatures that live here are gonna like either find him or not. I mean, if his voice is coming from everywhere. Okay, I don't want to go in there yet. If there's got to be a save point in one of these rooms. No, it looks horrifying. I hate this place. This place is so scary. There is no... I gotta be able to break that, right? Pipes in the wall, frozen liquid door, this door from the other side. Oh, no. So there's no save point anywhere around here? Dang, I was really hoping for a save point. I mean, I guess I can go all the way back through the surface again, and I can save over here. That's what I'm going to have to do, because I don't want to sleep my Switch. You hear me, Sword Art? I don't want to sleep my Switch all weekend long. I'm being a good little gamer, and I'm trying to find a save point so I can turn my Switch off. I'm going to have to go back up to the surface then. It just is what it is. Is this the way I came in? Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I'm going to turn my Switch off, and then I'm going to go sleep my Steam Deck. Which I've been doing for the last 5 days. Because I play Rain World all the time. Another reason that I sleep my consoles is because I rarely ever, because I'm a parent, I rarely ever get an opportunity to sit down and play uninterrupted for like 2 hours. I have to play in like 10 to 15 minute increments while I'm cooking dinner or something like that. And so that's why I sleep my Switch. I'm rarely ever... Oh, wait a minute. I can't. I jumped down the thing. Oh, biscuits. The most polarizing thing in gaming. Sam is talking, sprinting in Halo, boosting in Sonic, Susie putting her consoles to sleep for long periods. It's true. I know. Oh, but I really have to sign off. I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I really have to sign off because, dang, I forgot I came down that big, long shaft. How do you even forget that you jumped down a big, giant, dark, scary shaft? How do you forget that? There's got to be a save point around here somewhere. There has to be, because you can't get back up to that other one. So one of these rooms has to have a save point in it somewhere. Oh, I just heard something weird. I was hoping one of them would be... Yeah, these labs... no, these labs are creepy. Don't like the labs. Labs are scary. Labs are creepy. Creepy. Cover conceals a ventilation shaft. Its metals have been deteriorated in extreme cold and be shattered by strong impact. Oh, wait. Like this strong impact? Okay. Not that strong of an impact. That's a strong impact. DNA sample storage case stores and displays airtight vials containing Nova DNA. Okay, but for real though, what were the Lemorne doing here? Like, I want to say, I want to believe that they were good, but I am also highly skeptical of what was going on in this lab. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get why you'd leave it on when not in use. Because I just don't want to wait for it to boot up, because I play it pretty often. Like my Steam Deck, I play multiple times a day, and sometimes multiple times in like an hour. Like if somebody is on Nintendo Switch Online, and if you have your set, or you're playing your Switch and you have like your friends with me, you'll see my name pop up like over and over and over again, because I have to like sleep it, and then I have to like do 20 minutes of cooking dinner, and then I pull it back up, and then I eat it again, or eat it, because I was talking about dinner. I pull it back up, and then I start playing again, because I'm in the middle of doing something, but like, I don't get why you would leave it on when you're not in use. Oh, that's exactly why sleep mode exists. It's temporary, but it's best to turn it off if you're not playing for an entire weekend, which is totally fair. Oh, that's what I... Oh. It's like, I feel like it's like Encanto. It's like Bruno's memory of Mirabel. Nice. That was cool. Oh, I need 2 of those? What? Yeah, there's something in there. Okay. Cool. I bet the save point is past that TK code thing. That is really sinister looking. Oh, like that looks like it's dang near gonna come alive. I mean, and okay, maybe it's a repair thing, but it looks really, really sinister. Yeah, I want to know what they were doing here. Much like the White Ward in Silk Song, where you're like, what was happening here? And we get lore, so... Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. The pods put them into cold hibernation and maintain minimal life functions. Operation of the cooling equipment has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Similarly, through the inspection and repair of cryopods, thorough inspection of the repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. I honestly would not be surprised if it was one of those situations where the Lemorn were the bad guys all along, and the final battle is like you fighting like a big giant, or like the, or that Silux is a Lemorn or something like that, although he only has 2 arms. He definitely looks like a humanoid. Like he looks like a person. That's all that's in here? Really? Huh. Consoles like the PS5, you're just slowly increasing that energy bill. That's fair. So wait a minute. I need 2... Okay, hold on. I need 2 codes? Oh, is there a door down at the end of this hallway that I have not accessed yet? No, that's past... That's down past that. And then this one has the lock. Okay. That one has to be pulled off. Okay. And then that's where I came... It says 1 out of 2. Maybe this is... Oh, I do not have a lot of crystals. Wow, dang. So I'm not supposed to see the codes? Confused on the codes. But I can't take another hour to figure this out, and although it does seem that there was a bomb slot in here, I think there was, or like a... Yeah, that thing. Got it. Yeah, labs are creepy. Oh, here's another one. Gifts? Priest Chatoya wants to install something in this room. Apparently, it will be a gift to the one who will become our savior at some point in the future. But do we not need a savior right now? If our efforts are not priority, then do the Lemorn have a future? All we can do right now is continue the experiments and believe that we will see results. I pray for the day when I can leave this dark, freezing lab and walk under the sun again. And I don't know if they're... Okay... Oh, that looks scary. What is that? That's going to give me the ability to pull. Stores items prepared by the last Lemorn priests to be given to the chosen one. Opened using telekinesis. Yeah, that's gonna allow me to like rip something down. That's gonna be my grapple, or maybe not grapple, but like, yeah, pull things off. I am very curious how they do this without, motion controls. Is that the lasso? Psychic lasso enhances control over psychic energy, allowing it to be coiled into a rope. This rope can physically grab onto objects and pull them. That is wild. Reminds me of like the lasso of truth in Wonder Woman. I never wait, Prime. Oh, I'm thinking Metroid Prime 2 is is Echoes, not Hunters. I never played Hunters. While using ZL to aim at use L to attach the psychic lasso and then use L to pull. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Look at those shoulders. Okay, so, and it gives you a nice little, oh wait, no, you don't have to be like that. Oh, okay. I gotcha. It's kind of funny that they didn't actually... Oops. That's kind of fun, honestly, in using the nunchuck. So this is what, a little... elevator? Isn't this how I came into the room? Oh wait, that has a thing that needs to be pulled off too. Right? Yes. There must be a secret in here, I bet. I would imagine. Hunters is good. Not my favorite to play since my wrists are messed up and it uses the stylus controls. Oh, was it DS? I never had a DS. Oh, is there another? Oh. Lame. The best Prime game. That's what Sword Art said. I've never played. Oh, wait a minute. Where does this go? Is this the same place I was in? No, this is not the same place. Oh, this is probably the frozen room. No. This is... Why do I want to open that? What is that? Dino DNA. Oh, that's the TK code. Oh, awesome. Okay. Hopefully we can make it back into that room, and then hopefully there's like a... I hope there's a save point after we use that TK code. That would be awesome. Yay, whatever the TK stands for, I don't know, but... I'm going to have to go back into that room and get that secret, but I don't want to do that right now because... Yes, I will. It's fine. You can do it, Samus. You can do it, honey. It's kind of boring solo. That's interesting. I'd never even heard of it. Okay. Yeah, there's got to be... Oh, I see it over there. It's like a... Is it an ammo shot expansion or something, maybe? I would imagine after we use those TK codes, I would imagine that there's a save point after that. I can just feel it. And if there isn't, well, then I'm just gonna have to be done regardless. Personally, my favorite Metroid Prime is Metroid Prime 2. But it's by like this much. I mean, I like them all, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this one. I think this one's really, really fun. There are definitely some decisions that they've made that I'm like, why would you do that? But for the most part, I feel like it's an excellent, like, I think it's a great addition. I'm not going to go as far as to say excellent, but I think it's a great addition so far. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I forgot that. And if I scan, okay. Where, there it is. How do I know? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on, I gotta get closer. I see. An interesting locking mechanism. That's actually really cool. Okay, there should be a save point in here.
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up.
What was that? I saw something. It was walking. It had legs. It was walking. You. Oh, see, it's one of those freaking welding dudes, but he's electric. It's electric. Okay, I knew I saw something with little legs scuttling. They're in that room. There's another one. Oh my gosh. And they emit these giant shocks because of course they do. But you can't even really dodge unless you're just far away from them. There has to be a save point. Save station. Circuits are torn and it is not receiving any current. The gate material is otherwise indestructible. Indestructible. Sorry. Indestructible. Knew it. I was banking on a save station being in there because I was like, good heavens. I loved Metroid Dread. I would say Metroid Dread is... I don't know. It's hard for me to really pick a... You know what, Mike? It's funny that you say that because I feel the same way. I've never played Dead Space because it is just not my type of game. It's way too gross for me. But as I've seen clips of it, and as I've been walking around here, the same thought came into my head, but I didn't want to be like, you know what? This reminds me of Dead Space because I've never actually played it, but I've seen enough clips that this kind of laboratory and it's empty and there's no one around, but you can kind of, there's just this unsettling feeling throughout all of it. And the fact that there's the surface, the biolabs, the medical bays, and then there's quarantine down at the bottom. It has given me such Dead Space vibes, but I can't really say that because I've never actually played it. I loved Metroid Dread though. I thought Metroid Dread was great. I loved every minute of Metroid Dread. I loved it so much. Hey, it's Fresh. How's it going, Fresh? Well, I've gone 21 minutes past when I normally sign off, and so I'm going to make my sign off really, really quick. I I appreciate everybody's patience today while I ate my food. It was delicious. And I really sincerely appreciated Control Freaks Raid. I know, sorry, Fresh. That was so kind. That was such a lovely surprise. But, man, it's Dorian! But just remember how much I appreciate every single one of you and how important you are and how much you matter. Thank you for being willing to record these YouTube episodes with me. I will get to editing them. I still need to edit last week's. I don't think that'll take me very long. I just kept forgetting about it. But tomorrow I will be playing some Rain World in one of my Discord voice channels. Because I'm going to be playing it tomorrow anyway, because the girls are going to be doing their screens and stuff. So I might as well. So if you want to come check it out and see what it's like, you can see that. But, oh, it's so nice. You're never going to be able to go back, Landrider. Never. I think Nintendo has always cared about Metroid. It doesn't sell as well as other franchises they own, but they still make new ones. But caring about something and coming up with things to do with it are different things. I think they care about it as well. That showed in Metroid Dread. I thought Metroid Dread was really polished and really well put together. I loved the entire game of Metroid Dread. Loved it. I didn't come across anything I disliked about it. There are a few things that I dislike about this game, but they're not big enough for me to complain about, really. But yeah, I think they have creative struggles with it. And it's one of those things where it's like the shoes are so big to fill, you know, with Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 2, Super Metroid. You have all these Metroid games that have done so well. And it's like, how do you kind of keep the same formula, but also kind of branch out a little bit without upsetting too many people? You know, but at the same time, Nintendo did it with Breath of the Wild and it turned the gaming industry completely on its head. So, or at least turned the Zelda franchise on its head. And it was really, really well received. And not only by Nintendo fans, but just by gamers across, whether you liked it or whether you liked it or didn't, you cannot deny that it really was a monumental change in the way that we look at games and the way people play games and the way that games can be put together and created. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. So remember that you're important. Remember that you matter. And just remember also to choose kindness, because you never know what people are going through and you never know how much somebody is struggling in their life. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. And if I see you tomorrow, awesome. If not, I'll see you on Monday. And everybody have a lovely, excellent weekend and enjoy your pizza day or whatever it is you do for yourself for dinner tonight. Treat yourself. And I appreciate everybody here. So enjoy your weekend. You guys are awesome. And I will see all of you guys next time. Bye. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. See you later. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?